Satguru cannot protect you from all negative forces. I recently heard on YouTube, Sadhguru says that when you are going into advanced levels or getting initiated into yoga, that if you follow his method, there's a lot of dangers from negative forces, and he protects you from all that. And this is absolute nonsense. And I want to discuss that, in this video today, and why I think this is nonsense. So, for those of you who like the contents of my video, please don't forget to press like and subscribe if you haven't already. This will greatly help my channel to be able to reach out to more people. And if you could drop a comment, I would like to hear from you. And if you could share this with your social media channel, I would very highly appreciate that. Those of you who don't know me, I am Osman, hashtag the blind Muslim yogi. I'm a bioenergy healer on a master level with telepathic healing capabilities, specializing in critical care recovery and terminal illnesses, amongst a host of other physiological, psychological, and even spiritual ailments. I'm also an advanced level yoga and meditation teacher, having been practicing this art form for almost 50 years and teaching it now for 46 years. In that period, I've studied under various great masters from different schools of thought, from different cultures across the globe, from the Far East, the Middle East, the West, including these scientific communities. And to that end, I've created my own protocols, making them adapted for the 21st century, faster, easier, quicker, more time efficient, and results oriented. I now have students in over 100 countries, and my favorite protocol is my 5-minute yoga and meditation program, which you can download for free by visiting my website, yogawellness786.com. Yogawellness786.com. And please remember, my therapy is also natural based and not a replacement for medical treatment. So I heard recently Sadhguru says follow his method and come, and he's saving you all from, the when you follow the path and start getting advanced, you're going to encounter, negative forces, and so, which is true, right? Once you start developing your energy and so forth, they're going to come. And if you don't have protection, you don't believe in these things, you're going to learn what these things are. And if you want to challenge, welcome. That you want to prove this is not so, welcome, you are welcome. Awaken your force, and don't protect yourself, and have this experience, and suffer the consequences, right? So this is now just dealing with the statement. So I believe what he's saying, that there are negative forces first, right, that can, and I believe that maybe he can offer some protection, right? But I don't think is all encompassing, right? Negative this thing, because this is absolutely not logical. Because do you know that as much as there are what you can see, there's a very great vast world that you cannot see, that you can only see with the aid of the microscope. How much you can see under a microscope that you can't see with the naked eye? How much can the owl see at night that you can't see? How much can a cat see that you can't see? How much can an eagle see that you can't see? How much can a dog smell that you can't smell? How much can a dog hear that you can't hear? Right? Our senses are very limited. So there's much you can't see. And similarly, there is the spirit world, or the higher frequencies and lower frequencies, right? The negative frequencies and so forth. So yes, we're not gonna argue with those who don't believe and so forth. Okay, no empirical information, not provable, scientific community. Okay, this video not for you, and not relating to that. This is just dealing with a small slice of information that Sadhguru says that he's able to protect you from all these negative forces, right? So let me explain. Just as there's a hierarchy of humans on the planet, right? You get the most powerful countries, right? And the most powerful leaders, who's got a vast army and a vast military with so much of firepower and so many fighter jets and so forth. No country will even think of combating them, right? Like, for example, the US Army, and compared to any other country, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, with that firepower and that size, you can't play with that, right? It's not easy, right? It's not something going to go. Similarly, there's a hierarchy. So with the negative forces, there's a hierarchy of the negative forces. There's like the corporals, the sergeants, the lieutenants, the generals, the brigadiers, right? And it goes higher and higher, right, in hierarchy, and then like that you get the big boss, right? So like that there is a hierarchy in the negative energies as well. So Sadhguru say he can protect you from all. Now I am an energy healer for a long time. I'm a spiritual person, and this has been, a field of my study, and I know how negative some of these forces can be, how great the power of these forces can be, right? So someone comes says, I can protect you from all. Are you King Kong? Are you Superman, right? Are you, then, I mean, make the sun rise from the west. It's easier to make the sun rise from the west than to be able to overcome some of the higher, not the highest, some of the slightly higher ranking negative forces, right? Oh, if you can let the sun rise from the west, then I can believe, right? Because this is not something, this is like, I mean, use your logic, right? Someone says, I can protect you from all the negative forces, you know? I mean, come on, right? Let's be in reality, right? How powerful is this guy, right? Why doesn't he? It means like he's God on earth. He should not be getting old, right? Means he must have a youthful body and be, forever young. You got that amount of power, right? Because we know there is satanics. You want to become a satanic? I'll show you how to become a satanic, right? I'm not a satanic. I'm a Muslim. So I know some of you feel all Muslims are satanics, but please let's not go there, right? But I mean, Muslim is different, Christian is different, Buddhist is different, Jewish is different, Hindu is different, Satanic is different, right? There is, that field. Go and study it, right? So there is some powers that they can get. They get a lot of power, financial power, and even political power, as well as economic power, youth power, right? And elixir of life and so forth. It's all possible, right? With these negative forces, right? And you can get protection from that. Is Sadhguru great in that? Absolutely not. He's talking nonsense, right? So I mean, can I say with due respect? Of course, I mean, let me be polite. Okay, with due respect, he's talking nonsense, right? With due respect, that is not something, because even logically, I mean, let's, come on, right? We are, this is 2025, right? So let's say theoretically there's such a thing as negative forces, and someone says he can protect you against all levels, you know, can you just believe that? No. So hope that information helps you. Take care of yourself always. Don't believe everything that you hear here. If a person, is got 5.3 or 7.5 billion, viewers last year and so forth, suddenly it goes to the person's head, right? So I don't blame them. They start feeling all powerful, and that they now, the ruler on this planet. Many people came, right? Many rulers on the earth came and went, right? So he's enjoying some fame for now, and about just a decade ago, where was he, right? And let's say 50 years, 100 years from now, where is he going to be, right? Is he, so he's going to be forgotten, right? So take everything with a teaspoon of salt and take care of yourself always.